Hello everyone, and welcome to Crossover Mind. Today we're diving into a fascinating and potentially groundbreaking leak that has the tech community buzzing, a rumored next-generation AI image model called Nano Banana 2. I'm your host, Steve, and I'll be looking at this from an AI research and development perspective.
And I'm Lisa. I'll be bringing the tech industry and market impact viewpoint to our conversation. It's great to be here. This story really feels like we've fast-forwarded a few years into the future.
It certainly does. So Lisa, for our listeners who might have missed it, could you set the scene? What exactly happened on Reddit?
Absolutely. A post appeared on Reddit showing two images side by side. The prompt given to an AI, allegedly Nano Banana 2, was solve this integral and provide the full solution on the whiteboard. On the right was the AI's output, a photo of a whiteboard with a perfectly handwritten, step-by-step solution to a calculus problem. The reaction was immediate shock and awe.
And it's crucial to understand why this is so shocking. For years, generative AI has been great at creating beautiful, artistic images, but it has always struggled with logic, structure, and text. Generating a coherent sentence, let alone a complex mathematical proof, was notoriously difficult. The characters would be distorted, the logic nonsensical. This image, if real, changes everything.
One comment on the thread captured the sentiment perfectly. A user recalled their late university calculus professor from 1999 saying that computers would never be able to solve integrals. The user added, "The future is now." It really highlights the emotional and historical weight of this moment. We've gone from a theoretical impossibility to a tangible reality, seemingly overnight.
Exactly. This isn't just about an AI drawing a picture of a whiteboard with equations on it. It's about understanding a logical problem, executing the steps to solve it using a specific method, in this case U substitution, and then representing that entire logical process visually in a human-like way. This points to a massive leap in a capability we call visual reasoning.
And that's the term I've seen floating around, visual reasoning. From a market perspective, this is a game changer. We're moving beyond AI as a creative tool for artists and into the realm of AI as a reasoning partner for scientists, engineers, and educators. But Steve, from a research standpoint, how does this connect to what we know is happening in major AI labs?
It aligns perfectly with a recent paper from Google DeepMind titled "Video Models Are Zero-Shot Learners and Reasoners." The paper demonstrates that their video model, VO3, can perform tasks it was never explicitly trained on, what we call zero-shot learning. For example, it can solve a maze, complete a puzzle, or simulate physics, all just from a prompt.
So you're saying the task given to Nano Banana 2, solving an integral and writing it out, is a prime example of this zero-shot reasoning?
Precisely. The AI isn't just pulling a pre-existing image of a solved integral. It's performing two distinct high-level tasks simultaneously: the logical task of solving the math problem and the generative task of creating the image. It has to understand the concept of an integral, the rules of calculus, and the visual convention of a handwritten solution. This is a qualitative shift from just seeing and drawing to understanding, thinking, and then drawing.
The DeepMind paper concludes by saying, just as LLMs have become foundation models for language, we're on a path for video models to become foundation models for vision. This is a powerful statement. If this holds true, the business implications are staggering. We're not just talking about better image generators. We're talking about AI that can interpret complex diagrams, draft architectural blueprints, or even visualize scientific hypotheses.
That's the trajectory. And it's important to note that while the leak refers to Nano Banana 2 as an image model, the underlying technology could be rooted in video model architecture. The frame-by-frame understanding of video is what builds this deep causal reasoning. Whether Nano Banana 2 is a still image model that has inherited these reasoning capabilities, or a video model at its core, the direction of travel is the same. The paradigm shift is happening.
So if we assume this leak, or something like it, is the real deal, what does the market look like in a few years? We could see AI-powered tools that not only write code, but also draw the system architecture diagrams. Or AIs that read a complex scientific paper and generate an animated video explaining its findings. This moves AI from an assistant to a genuine collaborator in highly skilled fields.
I completely agree. The potential is immense, though we also have to be mindful of the challenges, like ensuring the accuracy and reliability of the AI's reasoning. But the promise is there. This technology could one day design complex machinery, summarize dense academic texts visually, and even propose solutions to problems we haven't solved yet.
It's a very exciting and slightly intimidating future. The authenticity of the Nano Banana 2 leak is still unconfirmed, and the model seems to have vanished from the platform it was supposedly on. But regardless, the image has given us a very real glimpse into the next chapter of artificial intelligence. The official announcement, whenever it comes, will be one to watch.
Thank you for joining us again on Crossover Mind. At Crossover Mind, we provide the latest information on technology, business, and society, and delve into important themes beyond them. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Until next time, look forward to it. Goodbye.